Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 27th of March to the 2nd of April 2017. Mercury and Uranus meeting in Aries at the beginning of the week inspire independent thought. Not taking everything that we see or hear literally, but actually doing our own research and making our own higher mind up. Mercury is the processing mind and Uranus is the visionary. So to get those two into alignment, we can see clearly and focus our attention on higher thought forms, seeking truth, real knowledge and wisdom, and breaking free from collective thought fields to liberate our minds. So a very activating, a very liberating start to the week. Anything we want to release can be done by Monday because we enter the dark moon in Pisces before the new moon in Aries on Tuesday. So this is almost the last dark moon of the year, really, if you think about it, Pisces being the last sign. This is an opportunity before the new year with the new moon on the spring equinox or just about to let go of anything that we don't want to take forward for a whole new cycle. So we start a new year on Tuesday, but to release, to get the message of, to forgive ourselves, to forgive others, to let go of any friction and tension, any stories that we're carrying along that have served us but can go now. That's very much the deep reflection of Monday. So go deep, cleanse, release, be honest, be kind with yourself, and let go of anything that you don't feel you need to take forwards. Then bouncing into Tuesday, we have the new moon at 7 degrees Aries. So this is a lovely combination. We have the Sun and Venus very close together, Venus retrograde, so aligning ourselves with our will and our passion. Place our energy into joyful, soulful desires and to create from our heart space and generally radiate and shine. Uranus and Mercury still very close together, sparking those bright ideas and those new ways of thinking, bringing forth visions of new ways of being, so very fresh energy there as well. And then they are opposite Jupiter, which is expanding us, creating some space so that we can expand into our sovereignty and majesty, suspending any small limited mental control and limitation in order that we can expand and grow and flow. And meanwhile Pluto is at a square to all of this, but that anchors us in some common sense so that we're not kind of expanding off in the wrong direction or leaping off on flights of fancy. So a nice anchoring aspect there coming in from Pluto. So this heralds the new year. It's the new cycle of the zodiac. We've had the spring equinox, now we've got the new moon in Aries, and everything is fresh if we've let go of whatever we want to release on Monday. So now's a time to start to put our attention on what we do want and create some new opportunities and to celebrate life itself as spring comes to the planet. So many levels are being worked on here, but especially we're focusing on the mind and the heart because we're heading towards a Mercury retrograde. Mercury will retrograde back from Taurus into Aries, and this whole phase will last us until about the 21st of May. So head and heart alignment, once again, recalibration, focusing on what we value and taking the time to just be pure and simple and reborn during this Aries new moon is what we're here to do. The simplicity and the heart spark and the excitement should be palpable, should be tangible by now, but not thinking too much, just focusing our mind on the simplicity rather than overcomplicating things with our mental narrative. So we'll be going on a journey to do that, to have a look at where our mind does focus on. Do you generally focus on things that you don't want, or worries, or project things into the future that you don't want? Because your mind is actually a very sharp tool, but should be ruled by the heart. So to focus on the things that we do want, our self-worth, what we do value in life, is going to be a part of this soul journey through to the end of May. And this just starts to begin now. So whatever comes up for the rest of April is showing us maybe what we don't value or where we're not valuing ourselves enough, and then that can be recalibrated. So Mercury turns retrograde on the 10th. So from now until the 10th, we'll have those moments of awareness where we can see what we've been thinking, where we've been placing our attention, and what that's bringing back to us as a result. And then from the 10th through to the beginning of May, we can make those fine-tunings. So the head and heart, very strong. The higher mind with Mercury and Uranus together. So maybe the higher mind and the heart can come into alignment during this week so that we're raising our thought fields, so that we're raising our focus, so that we're aligning with our vision and our higher mind, and we're actually bringing that into the heart to create from that space. So really lovely, high energy, very simple, very pure, but engaging with each of these alignments day by day shouldn't be too painful, but it's just observation really, observing things, taking them inwards, reevaluating them. That will be part of the journey that we're going on. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to explore your own chart, I am available on Skype or one-to-one. You're very welcome to come and have a one-to-one with me, and we can have a look at your natal birth planets, start to decode your own soul plan, your own birth chart, but also have a look at the energies that are coming up for you and how you can harness those personally. I also have a number of courses that you're very welcome to engage with, because we are in the month of Aries, and that's the perfect time to start learning astrology, because you can walk with the sun through each of the signs and learn that intuitively. I have a trilogy of tarot courses and a couple of courses how to work with the moon signs as well. And all of those are available with notes and a PDF and email access to me, so you can work at your own pace and go as deep as you like. I begin my tree walks this weekend, so on April the 1st we'll be doing the first tree walk on Hampstead Heath, and I'm launching my new tree oracle as well, which will be part of the walk. So very excited about that, so do check my website if you'd like to come along to the first tree walk of the year. Tree recognition, myth and magic, healing properties, and my tree oracle. And I've also created a Zodiac pack for each sign, which is a PDF, so that you can learn about your power animal, your crystals. There's a custom recipe for an essential oil blend and all sorts of other information that you may not have heard about your sign. So those are lovely for you, or even as a gift for somebody if it's birthday season. So for any of that, please do contact me, zoeheinz7@gmail.com.